So I'm gonna start, this is always, you know what I wanna do? I want to take a little bit of my white chocolate because I don't want this to move. See how this is kind of moving?
Yep.
I want it to be sturdy. So
you're gonna glue it with some
I'm gonna glue it with a little
chocolate.
white milk chocolate so that it doesn't slide around as I'm trying to carve. Because you don't want it moving on you while you're trying to carve. There we go.
There it is.
Okay. All right. Okay, we are carving. So I tend to kind of start slow, but I'm gonna start, I know that I need to get rid of this. So I'm gonna kind of start here and take some pieces down. So I'm gonna kind of just take this part off because I know.
What kind of special cake decorating carving knife are you using?
I like a serrated knife.
Serrated, okay.
Yeah, I like a serrated knife because that gives me the, it just carves better, I think.
Okay, and have you done anything special? The cakes are special in and of themselves because they're thicker.
They're thicker. And you can see, this is a really thick pound cake.
I can't tell.
You can tell. It's an almond cake. And it's a really kind of a thick.
There you go.
It's a heavy cake because you need a heavy structure to sculpt with.
Right, but it's not. No. It's not untasty. It's really tasty.
It's good. It's a good cake.
Yeah, it's a good cake.
But so I'm kind of going around and just kind of getting off these corners, and I'm starting slow because I need to kind of see where my shape is going to take me.
No, but you haven't refrigerated this or frozen it or anything else.
Some people do freeze them. I don't. I feel like it's too hard to carve it if it's frozen. So I don't freeze it. If you get better luck freezing your cakes and carving them.
I think if it's a pound cake, you won't need to freeze it.
No, if it's a pound cake, you don't.
Yeah.
That's why I like to use this. Also, it starts to thaw and gets. I personally don't like frozen cakes, so I try not to freeze anything I do, any cakes I do. So yeah, I don't freeze anything. So you can see I'm hanging over here because of my board and where my Rice Krispie treats are. So I'm going to kind of even that out, and I'm kind of using my board as a guide.
And your Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, my board and my Rice Krispie treats as a guide here. Okay, and then I'm going to take off the top corner. You can see I'm taking off because he's got a round head. So I'm just going to go around this way and take that off. And people save these pieces and make cake pops and all kinds of stuff. I don't like cake pops, so I don't do those. But and my family used to eat these, but they don't like cake anymore. I don't know if that works with your family, but my family's so sick of cake that I can have cake around the house and nobody will eat it.
Oh.
Because they just don't like it anymore. My husband's like, can we get a pie? Is there any chance we could get a pie in this house?
There you go.
Because they're just so over cake. All right, so you always have to kind of step back because you can't really see your shape until you step back. All right.
This is going to be very interesting to all of us viewers to see how you add, take away, sculpt.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's all good.
Very interesting for me too, because I got to see how it comes out. And see, I like to spin it. That's why I like it on the turntable, because you have to step back to see where your shape is. So luckily I have more because I'm feeling like his head's a little flat. So I have more.
That way before.
And so I'm going to add a little bit to his head.
I feel that way often.
You do?
Yeah. A flat head.
So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting kind of I need a small circle of it. And I would have used the scraps, but I had to give the scraps away. So I'm keeping these over here in case I need any more.
Scraps
all right. So yeah, see, I feel like his head is a little, all right. Got to get a little buttercream on here to get it to sit. All right. Okay. Okay, this is way too big. So I'm going to go ahead and, before I even put this on, I'm going to cut him down a little bit.
Creating more scraps.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Okay. So I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to do that. Okay. There we go. Now he's going to have a little bit of a rounder head. Okay, got that. See, he was looking a little flat-headed.
We
So
can't
now,
have that.
no. Okay, so I like that better, although you can see here I've got kind of a divot. So I'm going to take just a little piece and put that back in there. Just
Cake
take
scraps.
a little cake scrap.
Here we go.
That didn't fit in there. There we go. Oops. Get back in there. There we go. So I'm kind of building him back up again a little bit in the parts where I feel like I didn't do a good job carving him down. Okay. There we go. All right.